we're going to start off with our third place driver out here tonight. That's going to be Cole Howard, moving up 9 spots. Cole, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Cole, great race out there tonight from you guys. You stayed up front with Gordon and Parks all night long. We had tons of cautions in the back. I know we don't race many of these little half-mile bull ring tracks, but hey, it was exciting to see it. You guys get these guys off the 1.5 and 2 mile tracks. Chaos, man, just all over the fucking track. But great work tonight from you and the guys over there in the 52. Break down your race a little bit for us.
Oh, Brandon and just had it figured out. I couldn't. I was loose, I was tight, I was hitting the wall. Had a little incident in the heat race, set me back. Had to start in the back of the field. Like I said, man, these guys just had it figured out, and I couldn't catch them. Couldn't do anything about it. I was trying to get Brandon every single restart, but they had it figured out. It's hard to guess when the guy in front of you is going. So kudos to them. Congrats, and yeah.
Absolutely. Obviously qualified, tied for first. Started first in the heat. Obviously, bad heat. Happened. The EOL for the feature. Just tell everybody out there that's watching, at least everyone that's on the track knows how hard it is to pass it. Just starting at the end of a race at Martinsville, how difficult is it to get around it?
Oh man, I can't even tell you. Everybody's protecting the inside, so if you want to try to pass, you either got to bump them and move them up or try the outside, and the outside's just as hard. As crazy as it sounds, the inside is usually the easy lane to pass, but here it's hard to pass no matter what lane you're in. So.
Absolutely, my man, absolutely. Appreciate you. Good race out of you, coming from the EOL out of the third place. You sponsor you like tonight?
Yeah, Jose's Authentic Mexican Restaurant, Napa, CB Designs, Choice Inky Sports for letting me drive the trucks and cars every single week, and Schaefer for putting on the race.
All right, great work out there, Cole Howard. Smolden, make sure you are using race control, F10, the race control, so these guys can hear you. Great run out there again, Cole Howard, P3 here tonight in Martinsville in the trucks. As we head over now to your second place driver, Brandon Parks, in that 28. Brandon, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I gotcha.
Hey, great run out there also for you guys, and I know we didn't get too many green flag laps. Like I said, this is not typically how the trucks work in this league. You've been in the league now going on, I don't know, fucking forever, it feels like. You understand, like I said, these short tracks, man, brung out some demons tonight. We had a couple rivalries in the back and a couple guys beating and banging, chirping early, 5 laps in. It was crazy to see. But great run from everybody over at Next Level Racers and in yourself, man. Break down your race a little bit for us tonight, Parks.
Yeah, man, it's normally I'd say it's a fun one, but this one was kind of strung out, and really it sucked having to restart that many times next to Jesse and then having to basically chop down whoever was behind me and hope I didn't, get into anyone. So, yeah, it was a long race, and I don't really like a lot of cautions like that. It sucks having to do all those restarts, but yeah, whatever was going on back there, some crazy shit going on. Overall, though, it was a good race. We pitted all 3 of us for tires. I think more came in, but, the 3 of us were pretty much up front. And worked our way back through the field, and there we were back up front again. And Jesse just had a little bit better car. Couldn't get him. And Cole was right there behind me. I wasn't sure if he was going to get me or not. Luckily, I'm happy with P2.
Yeah, man, hell of a race. It was fun watching you out there. Obviously, starting on the outside or restarting on the outside like that is always difficult. But tell me the difference between how we have the Geico restart zone getting to the flag. Allowed difference or changed it, I guess, to allow you to get down behind Jet. Did it have any impact on it, or was it just skill on your end of it?
Oh, it definitely changed things for me. At the first, that was the first time for me, so I haven't done any officials yet. And so I really didn't know what to do, actually, at first. I didn't want to get a black flag. I didn't know if I was going to be speeding compared to his speed. I didn't really understand at first, but yeah, it was kind of intimidating, to be honest with you. I didn't want to get a black flag, so I was kind of careful at first. But after a few, you kind of get the hang of it. I like it. I think it's a good feature. Definitely, I think is going to improve overall quality restarts and stuff like that once everybody gets used to it.
Yeah, man, absolutely agree. Pleasure watching you out there. Pleasure having you out here on the track. And talk to you later.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I'd like to thank my team, NLR, and everybody for coming out, and the 203 series, and my kids. They're awesome, and everybody else. This is great, great league. I love it, and hats off to Jesse for the win.
All right, there you got it. Brandon Parks getting it done here tonight in the P2 out of Michigan. Great job over there from everybody at Next Level Racers. Check them out if you're looking for a great team to join. All right, as we head over now to Jesse Gordon in that black and yellow number 10. Jesse, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, when you win a race, you got to sit down here a little longer, wait for the interviews, get to the 3 and the 2 guy. But we finally made it down here to you. Great run out there tonight. Good to see you out here. I know you're a busy man, so when you can pop in and race, it's always a pleasure. And you did a great job here tonight, even though we had 9.5 cautions. And the guys in the back, man, they've got these little attitudes, man, and they're killing each other. So finally, when you unleash them on a short track, they're able to beat and bang. And like I said, we normally don't run like that, but they were able to kill each other back there. But you were able to keep your truck clean, go through the pit cycle, come back out, work your way back to the front, and win it here. So you started in the front and you finished in the front. Great run. Gordon, break down the race a little bit for us.
Yeah, I've always had pretty good luck at Martinsville, but yeah, this is the best run, even in real life or iRacing, that I've had in a while. Took a little break from my racing, been busy with my actual figure 8 racing, and been having engine issues and just battling with that thing with bad luck. So nice to get a win here, and you know, it's always fun racing against these guys, Brandon Parks and Cole Howard, of course, and everybody else. I really appreciate you and Mullen for hosting this, of course, and putting it on. And yeah, overall, I mean, it was a good race. Just you had to mind your braking zones and let the car roll through the center. And I think Parks did better actually in the center of the corners, but I would kind of diamond it to get a drive off the corner, and it worked out. Yeah, the new restart zone, I do like it. So
Absolutely. We appreciate you making it out here anytime you can. Much as us for hosting us. Appreciate you coming out here and putting on a dominant night. Obviously, qualified first, tied for first. They come out here and let every lap besides the few that you guys that weren't able to stay out. Obviously, Geico start zone is the topic of talk tonight. How does that dictate how you run the race or run the restart versus having to wait for that green flag? Does it help the leader? Does it hurt you, or how do you feel?
honestly, I think it gives the leader a little more control over the race and obviously the restart. So it's an advantage you can use to choose to either go deep into the restart zone and then launch, or launch immediately as soon as you enter. But you just got to make sure that you're in the right area and launch. And you know, it's a little tricky getting the launch right too, because the instructor just spin the tires. So you know, you had to kind of fade in the gas a little bit and get it to hook up. So yeah, it was a good. You know, this is my first time running it, and I do like it. So definitely an advantage to the leader, I'd say, versus the second place driver. It's just got to kind of wait for the move first, and you know, if the third place driver on the inside, if he's you know, jumps it better, you can lose second real quick. So it's definitely an advantage, and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. Appreciate you coming out like always. Hell of a win out of you. Monty, like, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you guys once again. And my sponsors, Creative Tires, Davis Drenching, Amsoil, Pink Cheeks Tanning Salon, IE Rhino Lining, and United Window Tint. everybody that helps me out on my figure eight racing and, of course, online racing.
All right, there you got it. Jesse Gordon winning it here tonight at Martinsville in the trucks, Parks in the 2. And Cole Howard rounds out your top 3.